This is the Roulette Master, and one of my subscribers, Thomas, says he has created the safest roulette system you will ever use. You actually have 62 chances to win, and he says that you will not lose with this roulette system. You will keep your bankroll. I cannot wait to share this with you. He calls it Roulette Safety, and we're going to put that up against System 9 today because a lot of you have been messaging me. You want to keep seeing more and more of System 9, so let's go ahead and do that and have a head-to-head matchup, 15 minutes of play time each. And we'll get started with System 9 first. Here we go. Let's get started. So we're going to have a $10 bet, and we're going to be betting on the opposite color. And in this case, that will be red for 10. And with this system, we're making money off of the chops, which is when you hit the opposite color. And then we're trying to keep from losing money when we have streaks. And I'll show you how to do that. And that's a $10 win. So we're going to bet on the opposite color when we win. And here we go. So we're up 10 with System 9. And then can't wait to share with you this new Roulette Safety. I love the idea of protecting your bankroll. There's a win on black. And that's what we want is back and forth with the colors. We're up 20. Let's go ahead and spin again. We switch to red. And here we go. That's an 18 red. It's another win. That's what we want. We want the chop, the back and forth with colors. And we're up 30 already. And now we're back on black. And here we go. That's a 6 black. So really good start to this one. And now we'll go back to red for 10. We're up 40. Let's go ahead and spin again, and I'll share with you what to do when you have color streaks, which is the only way to really lose is to have color streaks. I'm going to show you how to keep from losing when you have color streaks. So once you have 2 in a row of a color, you stop betting until that color stops. So we have 2 black in a row. We're going to wait until we do not hit a black number, and this saves us from losing on color streaks. And the genius thing about that is, we're making money off of hitting opposite colors. And now it's finally time to bet again here because we did not continue with black. So now we'll bet black for 20. We'll double the bet and spin. And I think that's really genius. So that's why so many people are interested in System 9. And that's a $20 win there. So we go back to 10 and we'll switch to red. So you're always making money off the opposite color. And when you have a color streak, you just try to not lose money. And that's what I'm going to show you how to do today. We're going to switch back to black again. We're up 60 already. Let's go ahead and spin. And a lot of you have sent me in the results from your simulations, and a bunch of you are showing me that this is the best one you've ever seen. So that's pretty cool. We're going to stop betting until the red color streak ends now. And we're 2 minutes in out of 15. Okay, and it ended. So we're going to bet on red for 20. And spin. Here we go. We're always betting on the opposite color when it's time to bet. And there's a 0. And that's a loss. So when you hit that, you're going to spin without betting. And we were at 20, so remember that. And that's a 1 red. Okay, we'll spin one more time. After you hit a 0, you need to make sure you don't have a color streak starting. And we don't, so it's time to bet again. We'll go from 20 to 40, and we'll be on red. All right, here we go. And we got it. That's a 14 red. Fantastic. So now we go back to 10, and we're on black. We're up $70. And let's spin. That is a 36 red. That's a loss, so we will stop betting until the red color streak ends. And even if there was 10 or 15 in a row, we would not lose, and that's awesome. So it's time to bet again. We're going to have 20 on red now. We always bet on the opposite color once the color streak ends. And we're 3 minutes and 20 seconds in here. That's a 15 black. And that's a loss. So we stop betting until the black color streak ends. Here we go. Okay, that's a 23 red. The black color streak ended. So now we'll go from 20 to 40 and we'll be on black. All right, let's go ahead and spin here. And that's a win on black, 20. So we go back to red. You always bet on the opposite color. We're back to 10 though. We're up $80. And let's go ahead and spin again. And that's a 34 red. Okay, so we're up 90. We'll be betting 10 on black now. Let's go ahead and spin again here. That's a 24 black. And let's go to red now for 10. And spin, betting on opposites. And that's a 36 red. And we'll go back to black. We're up 110. Let's go ahead and spin again on black. And the original bankroll for this was dollar units, so it was like $5.15. But you don't have to go that far in the progression. You could also go 8 in the progression and not have to have $5,000 for the bankroll. You could have half that. Or you can use dollar units like the original and just have $5.15 as well. So that all depends on your bankroll and the situation you're in. We're up 120. And let's go ahead and spin. But basically you're doubling the bet. But the key is the progression here. And I'll explain to you here in a little bit what it would take to lose. And he said he has not lost. We're up 130. And here we go. That is a 31 black. Because you might be saying to yourself, and we'll be back on red now, well, how do you lose? Because obviously you can't, you're winning on the chops and you're making sure that you don't lose on the color streaks. And I'll explain that here in a minute. So we lost that one. We have a black color streak starting, so we spin without betting and make sure it does not continue. And that's a 12 red. I believe the color streak ended. Okay, so now we can put a $20 bet on black, which is opposite. Once the color streak ends, we're up 130. We're 6 minutes and 10 seconds in out of 15. That's a 3 red. Okay, and that's a loss at 20. So the next one will be 40, but in the meantime, we're going to spin without betting, and we're going to make sure this red color streak ends. But it continued, and this is really cool. What you're going to see now is when we're spinning without betting here, if there were 20 in a row red, we would not lose any of them. But the color streak finally ended, and now it's time to put a $40 bet on the opposite of black. From 20, we're up 110 right now. And let's see if we can get a win here. That's a 30 red. And that's a win, so we go back to black for 10. Okay, we're up 150. And let's go ahead and spin. So if the last number that hit was red, I'll tell you here what it would take for you to lose with this system. But in the meantime, we're going to spin without betting and make sure the red color streak ends. But if it was red, it would take red, red, black, black, red, red, black, black, red, red, black, black to lose your bankroll, which he says has never happened. We're going to continue to spin here without betting until the red color streak ends. And it finally ended. So now we'll place a $20 bet on red, the opposite. We're up 140 and let's spin. So color streaks don't hurt you because we're not betting on them. And then and obviously we're making a lot of money on chops, which is the back and forth. And we'll be on black for 10 now. We're up 160 and let's go ahead and spin. We're 8 minutes in out of 15. And that's a 13 black. Okay, and that's a win. So we'll go red for 10 now. We're up 170. And here we go. And that's a 5 red. And going to black now for 10. We're up 180. And I'm actually headed to the Ameristar Casino in Kansas City for the weekend. And I can't wait to tell you how that goes. Let me know down in the comments if you've been there before. Up 190. And let's go ahead and spin. That's a 32 red. And we'll put 10 more on black. And let's spin. The casino hosts there at the Ameristar were very nice. Not only did they comp my suite for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, but they also got extra rooms for my family that's coming in. So pretty nice casino hosts. And let's go ahead and put 10 on red now. And that's one thing that I want to tell you too is never be afraid to ask the casino host for more than you think you deserve, because a lot of times they'll help you out. And it just depends on who it is and where you go. But let's see here. We have a color streak starting of black, so we're going to stop betting until the black color streak ends. And that's a 10 black. Okay, so we're going to spin again. And that's a 16 red. Okay, the color streak ended, so we're going to bet on the opposite black, which is what we always do. We're going to double the bet to 20, and we're almost 10 minutes in out of 15. That's an 18 red. Okay, and we lost that one, so we will spin without betting until the until the red color streak ends. And that's a 7 red. And I hope you realize that every time you hit a color streak like this, you're saving money if you're not betting. So it's pretty cool. And you can see right now we'd be losing a lot right now if we were betting. But we're not betting, so it's the best of both worlds. And that's a 17 black. Okay, the streak ended, so we'll be betting on red for 40 now. And it's always the opposite. Once it's time to bet again, we're 10.5 minutes in out of 15. And that's a 2 black. Okay, and now we're going to spin without betting and make sure this color streak ends. It's a 20 black, and it has not ended, so we just keep spinning. And we're saving money every time we do this. See what I mean? We would have lost on all of these. So let's spin again. And it's pretty cool. We're making money on chops, but then when we have color streaks, we're not losing. And I think the color streak finally ended. And it's time to bet $80 on the opposite, which would be black. Let's go ahead and spin here. Okay, that's a 14 red. Okay, so we're going to stop betting until the color streak ends. And then we'll double the bet again. And that's a 17 black. Okay, and the color streak ended, so we'll be on red for 160. And it's good that you guys can see it go further down the progression like this. But again, the only way we can lose is to go 2 of each color back and forth a bunch of times. And that's starting to happen here, but that's okay. We're still good. We're going to stop betting and spin until the color streak ends. I'm glad you're getting to see it go this far down the progression. And that's a 5 red. And the color streak ended. So we're going to be on black for 320. And this is why you need the bankroll. Again, with $10 units, it's with the 9, it's a little over 5,000. But you can do half that if you go 8. But I'll show you where that needs to go, and we'll be at 320 on black right now. And let's see if we can get the win here. Ooh, that's 0. That's never good. So when that happens, that kind of messes things up. However, we're going to spin without betting and get some fresh numbers here before we go to 640. And that's a 36 red. Okay, let's get one more spin in there. And I recommend doing this when you hit a green, get some two fresh numbers. And that's a 7 red. And we have a color streak going, so we're not going to bet until the color streak ends. Here we go. That's a 6 black. The color streak ended. So now we're going to go to that 640 bet on red. Here we go. And even if we lose this one, we'll have another chance here. Okay. Remember, we have, with $10 units, you'd have over $5,000 bankroll on this. That's a 35 black, and that's a loss. So we stop before we make that 1280 bet. Let's go ahead and spin, and we're going to make sure that we don't have a color streak. It's a 21 red. Okay, and the color streak ended, so we're going to go to black for the 1280. And let me actually switch the unit sizes here to make this easier. Okay, and you can see what's happened down here. That green definitely messed things up, but you can see what happened with the bet cycle there. Let's get a win on black for 1280 here. But we did not. That's a 12 red. Okay, so that was 8 through 8 in the progression. And let's spin without betting. And we would have one more chance at the original bankroll. But if you modified it, then that would be it. But let's go ahead and now we would be on red. And let's see here. Okay. And let's go ahead and spin.
No more bets.
And we need to get the win here. This is our last chance. And we did not. So the system 9 finally did lose. That's the first time I've ever seen it lose. And that 0 is definitely what caused it. And you can see we would have lost the $5,000. It's actually a $5,150 bankroll with that one. But obviously you could do half of that if you went to $5 units, or you could do the original dollar. If you're using dollar units, you could use the $5.15. But it's good to see that any system can lose if you have really bad luck. So I hope you learned something with that one. That was our time was expiring right as that last bet went on there as well. But I'm looking forward to testing it more in the future. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think about System 9. But I have received a lot of really good comments, and that's the first time I've seen it fail. And but now I can't wait to share with you what you guys have been waiting for, the safest roulette system ever by Thomas from Germany. And let's go ahead and get into it. I think it can definitely beat this one since we just busted. But let's see how well it does, and I can't wait to see how much money it makes in the next 15 minutes. Here we go. All right, it is finally time for Thomas's new safety roulette system. He says you're going to have 62 chances to get the win. We're going to be playing a single double street, and we're going to start with the 1-6. And I recommend you do this with dollar bets with a $600 bankroll. But today we're going to use 10 for a $6,000 bankroll, or you can use 5 with half of that for $3,000 as well. So anyone can play this. But I'm going to show you what the progression is. That's what's the most important thing. And here we go. So we're going to start out with 5 bets at $10. And if you were using dollar units, it'd be 5 at $1. So we're just going to rebet that 5 times. Here we go. This is our second time. We lost. So let's go for number 3. And spin. And that's a 2 black. Nice. So that's a $50 win. We're up 30 now. We're going to restart. Let's pick a different double street. So let's have, I try to find one that hasn't hit for a long time. Let's find, see here, 25 to 30. Yeah, let's do 25 to 30. Okay, let's go ahead and spin. All right, so the first 5 bets are going to be $10 or $1 if you use dollar units. So we're on our second bet right here. And then after that is what's going to be really interesting, and going to be kind of the secret to this as well. That's a 3 red, so that's our second. The other key to this is keeping track. This is our third bet here, and obviously we're going to have 5 bets at base level. That's an 18 red. Okay, so we're going to spin again here. and that's a 25 red. Okay, we got the win. So let's go to a different double street. So I'll need to go to a different one to show you. Let's pick, how about, see, let's find one that hasn't hit in a while. See the 4 through the 9. Let's go 4 through 9. Okay, let's go ahead and spin. That's a 13 black. Okay, that's a loss, so we'll go for the second bet. And we're going to do 5 at $10. And that's a 29 black. Okay, let's go for our third one. And spin. Here we go. Again, you're going to have 62 chances to win with this one. Okay, and let's go to 4.
No more bets.
That's a 23 red. Okay, and you're about to get to see the next part if we lose this one here. And let's go ahead and spin. Okay, and we lost. So now we're going to go to $20. And then the next bet after this is going to be 30, and then 40, and then 50. But then it's going to reset, and I'll show you what it resets to. So we'll have the next 4, we're going to go up 10 on each. So here we go. Let's see what we get. That is a 1 red. Okay, that's a loss at 20, so we're going to go to 30. And spin.
No more bets.
So we're going to go 30, 40, 50. That's a 9 red. Ooh, we got the win at 150. Nice. So we would have went 30, 40, 50, and then we would, if we had lost that one, we would have gone up from $10 starting to 20. We would have reset, but we would have went 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, and then after that, we would take the 20 times 2 for 40. But then go 20 in between each one. So it'd be like 40, 60, 80, 100. And I'll keep telling you more as we go through. But let's pick another double street. And we need to start back at 10. And let's see here. Let's do 31 to 36. We're up 130. And I'll share all of this with you in the description. So I know it's a lot, but it's really simple once you get the hang of it. And you do have 62 chances to get the win, which is pretty cool. All right, here we go. That's a 13 black. And that's a loss. So let's just rebet and spin. Again, we're going to have 5 at $10. That's a 32 red. And we got it. Fantastic. So we're already up 160. Let's find another double street that hasn't hit for a while. Let's see. Actually, I think we already did the 7 to 12. Let's see, 13 to 18. That's taken 16 to 21. That doesn't look too bad. Let's do 16 to 21. Okay, let's go ahead and spin. So again, we'll have 5 bets at $10. Then it will double to 20. And then go 30, 40, 50. And let's rebet and spin. This is our second. But I need to share with you what happens after that as well. So let's go 3 here. And spin. That's a 14 red. Okay, let's go 4 and spin. So after you get to 5, you double the bet, and then you go the units. And I'll explain this again here in a second. Let's do our 5th here. So it'll go to 20 if we lose this one, and then you go up 1 unit at a time after that. But we got the win, so we didn't have to. If we had lost that one, though, we would have went to 20, 30, 40, 50. And if we had lost at 50, we would have went back to 20, and then we would have went 20, 20, 20, 20, 20. And then after that, we would have went 40, 60, 80, 100. So you just double on the first one, and then after that, you go by the unit size that you're on. So let's find a new double street. Again, I'll have all this down in the description on this video. Let's find one that hasn't hit for a while. Let's go back to the original 1 to 6. That hasn't hit in a while. Let's go ahead and spin. We're up $170 right now. And here we go. And that's a 28 black. And remember, you can do this, have the 62 chances with a $600 bankroll for dollar units, 6,000 for 10, or half that for 5. So let's go for our second bet here. So anyone can do it with any bankroll, just you need to adjust so you have those 62 chances to win. And that's a 27 red. Okay, and let's go for a third bet here. At 10. That's a 13 black. So we'll go to 4.
No more bets.
And spin. Okay, that's a 12 red. That's a loss, so we'll go to 5.
No more bets.
Then if we lose this one, we'll go to 20, and then 30, 40, 50. Okay, that's a loss, so we will go to 20.
No more bets.
And then if we lose this, we'll go to 30, 40, 50. And then if we lose that, we'll go back to 20, and we'll have 5 $20 bets. Okay, so now we'll go to 30. And I'm glad you're able to see the progression go further down. I think that'll really help you. And that's a 17 black. So we'll go to 40 now.
No more bets.
And spin. That's a 33 black. Okay, so now we'll go to 50. And spin. And if we lose this one, we're going to go back to 20 for 5 bets. That's a 35 black. Okay, so now we go to a $20 bet for 5 bets. And let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. That is a 9 red. So now we'll be on our second $20 bet here. And that's a 14 red. Okay, so we'll go on our third $20 bet here.
No more bets.
And spin. That's a 19 red, so we'll go to our fourth $20 bet. And spin. I'll show you what we're going to do here again. What we do with the first double. So now we're going to have, we had a loss there. So if we had our fifth $20 bet, we would have doubled it to 40, but then we would have increased the next 4 bets by the $20. So it would have went from 40, 60, 80, 100. If we had lost those 4, then we do 5 bets at $30 each. So let's find a new double street, and let's see here. We'll build it back up. Let's find one that hasn't hit in a while. Let's see, the 10 to 15. That looks, well, the 14's in there. The 7 to 12. Okay, let's do that one. Okay. Well, I guess the 9's in there. Let's find a different one. 1 to 6. Sometimes it's hard to find them. We'll just pick this one right here. Okay, let's go ahead and spin. That's a 1 red. Okay, so we'll have 5 attempts at $10.
No more bets.
Let's go ahead and spin. That's a 7 red. Okay, it's our third attempt.
No more bets.
And anywhere along the line of the progression, if you get happy with the profit, you can cash out. That's a 20 black. That's our third attempt. Okay, so we'll go fourth attempt at $10. Here we go. That's a 7 red. Okay, here's our fifth attempt at 10. And let's spin. All right, here we go. That is a 29 black. And we hit it. So we right before we had to increase that. So we're up 30 right now. Let's see if we can get on a good run here. And let's pick another double street. Let's go. Let's see, 25 to 29, 22 to 27. All right, let's pick that one right there. And here we go. And Thomas says you can pick whichever double street you want. I just try to find one that hasn't hit in a while, and you can make your own choice on which one you select. Let's place our second bet now on this double street. And that's a 15 black. So now we'll place our third.
No more bets.
And if you went on the smaller bets after you've lost a few, it doesn't make as much. But if you went on the one while the bets are progressing higher, and let's place our fourth bet here, which will eventually happen if you're patient, it'll really pay off. So that's how you get way back ahead again with this one. That's a 26 black. And we got the win there at 50. Okay. So we're up 50. Let's go ahead and find another double street. Let's see, 13 to 18, 16 to 21, 22 to 27. Nope. Okay, let's do the 31 to 36. Let's go ahead and spin. We're well into this one, and that is a 26 black. Okay, that's a loss, so we'll start counting again. This is number 2. And again, I'll have all this down in the description, and it'll make a lot more sense to you when you see it written out. So let's go ahead and do our third bet at 10. That's a 2 black. We'll do number 4 now. And one thing to keep in mind is eventually we're going to hit one of these bets as they go higher in the second part of each progression. And that's going to pay a lot. So we have one more at 10 before we go 20, 30, 40, 50. Now, obviously, it'd be best if we won on the $50 bet. And that's a 23 red. So we'll find out if that happens here. We're going to go to 20. And then the next 4 bets will be 20, 30, 40, 50. That's a 24 black. So now we'll go to 30.
No more bets.
And spin. Here we go. We're almost 10 minutes in here. It's a 33 black. Okay, and that's a $150 win. So now we're up 130. That definitely helped, not hitting at the lowest level. So let's find a new double street and see 13 to 18, 10 to 15. Okay, that looks all right. Let's choose that one.
No more bets.
All right, here we go. It's a 25 red. So we're on our second $10 bet.
No more bets.
Again, it goes 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, then 20, 30, 40, 50, then 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, and then 40, 60, 80, 100, and so on. So let's do our third one here.
No more bets.
And there's a $50 win, so we're up 160. Let's find a new double street. Let's see what hasn't hit for a while here again. And let's see. 4 to 9. Let's do 4 to 9. Okay, here we go. Let's spin. But again, you can pick whichever double street that you want. I just go for the one that has been the longest that I can see. Let's go for our second bet here. Again, it's going to go 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20. Let's go for our third one here.
No more bets.
And then after the $20 bets, it'll double to 40 and then go up at the $20 units. So 40, 60, 80, 100. There's a nice $50 win. Okay, we're up 190 now. Let's go ahead and find another double street. Let's see here. Let's go 7 to 12.
No more bets.
All right, let's spin. And sometimes it's hard to find one that hasn't hit for a while, but Just do the best you can. That's a 26 black. Let's go for our second bet and
No more
spin.
bets.
So 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, then 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, 60, 90, then it would be, after 90, it'd be 120, then 150, then you'd go 40, 40, 40, 40, 40. So I'll have it written out in the description, like I said. But hopefully you're getting the hang of that a little bit, and that's how it goes all the way to 62 bets, and that's a 31 black. Okay, let's spin again. Here we go. So we're on the first 5 $10 bets, and that's a 10 black. And that's a $50 win. Okay, so we're up 210 now, doing pretty well, and just have to get used to this one. Let's see, the 16. Let's find another double street. 22 to 27. 28 to 33. That one's taken. 1 to 6. Let's see, 4 to 9. Yep. 10 to 15. Yep. 13 to 18. Okay, that one looks pretty good. Let's do that.
No more bets.
All right, let's spin. Here we go. That's a 12 red. Okay, we'll go to the second bet
No more bets.
of 5 $10 bets. And that's a 1 red. So we'll go to the third one. Here
No
we
more
go.
bets.
And that's a 32 red. Then the fourth one.
No more bets.
And that's a 28 black. Okay, and actually we just ran out of time. The 15 minutes is up. So this is definitely one you're going to need to look in the description to see all of the bets, but hopefully you got the hang of that as I went through. It starts out 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, then 20, 30, 40, 50, then it would go 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, and then you double the 20 to 40, and you go up 20 each. So then you go 40, 60, 80, 100. Then you go 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, double the 30 to 60, and go up 30 each time. So you'd go 60, 90, and then you would go up 30 again to 120, and then to 150. Then you'd go 40, 40, 40, 40, 40, and then you double that to 80 and go up 40 each time. So then you'd go 80, 120, 160, 200. So keep going like that. You can use dollar bets as well with just a $600 bankroll, and you can use a $6,000 bankroll with $10 units, or at $5 units, and somewhere in between. So whatever amount of money you have, you can play this safety roulette system by Thomas from Germany. And again, I'll have it down in the description. Keep sending the video ideas in to roulettemaster.c@gmail.com. Every single day of the week at 7 a.m. Central Time, I post a new strategy. And hope you really enjoyed this one. Thomas's strategy is definitely, the safety strategy is definitely the winner today. That was the first time I've ever seen System 9 lose, but you could see what it took to make it lose, which was if a black number hit, you would have lost with black, black, red, red, black, black, red, red, black, black, red, red. So I did see for the first time that happened today, but that just shows you anything can happen in roulette, and always remember that. And never gamble with money that you can't afford to lose. But at the same time, I think that's a really good roulette system as well. Again, that's the first time I've seen it bust. And look in the description for the rest of the bets for this one. Hopefully, as we went through, you got a little bit of a hang of the bets for the double streets. And that was the safety roulette system by Thomas from Germany. This is the Roulette Master, and have a great day, everybody.